Hey, what's up, you guys? Wow, I'm a little tired this morning. So first thing this morning, Dan and I are gonna take the fertilizer injectors off of the 8-row planter that he's using to plant with. So I gotta grab up a piece of plywood here that we can lay on. I got another piece of, I don't know, plastic in the back of the truck for us to lay on. But anyway, my rain gauge at the house last night had a ½ inch of rain in it. So we did finally get some rain yesterday, you guys. So it might be a little sticky in the field today. I'm not sure. Probably still won't be. But anyway, we got to get that work done first. It's looking like it might be too wet for Dan to plant up here today. It was already marginally wet yesterday, but he was saying that with those fertilizer injectors, with the smooth blades instead of the serrated blades, it was pushing wads, and I actually see some wads out there where it got sandy at. So he wants to take them off because it was doing that, and since he's not using it, he don't want to put extra wear on those blades. Oh yeah, look at the water standing, you guys. There's normally a hard pan right there where water will stand, so that might not be a true representation of how wet it is out there. After all that bumping around, let me make sure these injectors are still good. Yeah, we got them all off, you guys. All right, heading on to the shop. Alright, you guys, this is the chopper that goes in the combine. It chops up the cobs and the shucks. Anyway, the bearing wore on the shaft and it caused it to start wobbling a lot. And we got a new one over here. Everything on it is new. Even the blades are new. Check out how wide they are. We'll walk back over here and look at the other one. Yep. See how worn the blades are? Anyway, we gonna work on it. I drove the 4000 up here so we can use this pallet to lift everything up. The chopper as well as us, and it goes up there in that dark hole. And that'll do it. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get the tractor and grain drill moved to the next farm that I'll possibly try after lunch. Dan's helping me get moved before we take lunch, so that whenever we get back from lunch, he can go try what he needs to try, and we can try what we need to try. And this'll do. Them fellas is cutting them trees. They getting that logging in. Yeah, you know what time it is. This corn looks much better riding through here now, you guys, that it's gotten some rain. It's not our corn. Remember last week, we came to deliver some pallets to the peanut plant, and everything was dry, but it's looking so much better. And yes, I have food in my mouth and I'm talking at the same time. Don't take after me. I'm setting a bad example. Don't talk with food in your mouth. Wow, I'm a hypocrite, right? All right, you guys, we have arrived back to the field. You know what? Let me hop out right quick and look at this grass. You know what? Let me pull up here. It looks like it's a thicker patch of it, I see. But as you can see, it has turned colors somewhat here because it's working on it. But yeah, man, you know, people want different types of grass. Some want centipede, some want Bermuda. I don't even know the names of a lot of the other stuff, but if somebody orders a load of centipede grass, you don't want no Bermuda in it. So that Bermuda, that's Bermuda right there. And that Bermuda was starting to get seed heads on it. You probably can't barely see it. But when we mow the centipede grass and run that mower through that Bermuda grass with them seed heads on it, you can spread that Bermuda grass, and you don't want to do that. So that's why we sprayed it to kill it, to make sure that we don't mix it up and carry it to other fields and farms, because we want centipede grass. Yes, that's the centipede. That's the stuff we want. Imagine going to a restaurant and you ordered a type of food and they gave you something else. But the thing is, Oakland Plantation, who digs the grass for us, if they see that Bermuda somewhere, they'll dig around it. So it'll kill it, and the centipede grass will grow into it and cover it up. Centipede grass over here too. Anyway, that's that, you guys. Let's head to the drill. I'm actually thinking about going ahead and planting with that tarp draped over it, but there's not a chance of rain today like there was yesterday, so I believe I'll go ahead and take it off, and that way I can keep an eye out on those seed cups and make sure that the seed is going down the tubes correctly. So let me get that canvas off of there, you guys. I call it canvas, tarp, whatever you want to call it. You guys, so everything looks good. I'm going to start along the ditch here. I'm going to make my first field row pass, and then when I get to the other end, I'll start with the end rows and work my way back around to these ends, as well as my first field row pass, or it'll be the second field row pass. Get me a spot at the end of the field, and we are off, you guys. We've made it to the far end. There's a few trenches on this end of the field, so it's more prone to be wet on this end of the field, but even just looking at the dirt, it don't even look bad. We're going through a trench right there. Boo-doo-doo. It's pretty hairy on this end. Let's look at it back there by the disc openers. Yeah, you can barely see the row marker line. Wow, man. So before I take off planting the ends this way, let's just look at it right quick. Make sure that it is covering up the seed, because if it was too wet, it wouldn't cover it up. Oh man, yeah, it looks, oh man, yeah. Everything's fine and dandy. I don't even hardly want to bend down. Everything is fine and dandy, you guys. I don't see any, okay, there go one. And that's probably because of all of the stubble there. But at large, it's putting it on in the ground. It's putting it on in there. Every now and then you have one that doesn't get inserted in, but the leaves are dry enough to where it's cutting it like it's supposed to. It's not hairpinning it. So you guys, I'm gonna work on it for a while. I think this field might be maybe about 16 acres. So it's already late in the evening. I'll check in a little later. All right, you guys, so it's been too wet for Dan to plant where he is, and he came over and was checking out the scene over here. Let me see if I can spot where it's been doing it at. Oh yeah, right here. See how that's not mashed down? He noticed that and stopped me. You see how it don't look closed down like that does? We discovered that the closing wheel on the very far outside was a long ways away from the seed furrow, and we took it apart and discovered that the bolt is bent. So this is a closing wheel. I don't know if you saw the first day of planting, I labeled it on the video. Here it is up on the drill, and right here is another closing wheel. The seed drops out of there, that mashes it into the dirt, and the closing wheel sort of packs the dirt on top of where the seed is. But anyway, the bolt that holds it up through that spring was bent, and it had the distance between that wheel and that closing wheel further than it is right here, and that's why it was looking like it's looking at the field. So he's going to get a bolt, and we'll get it put back together, and hopefully it'll start doing right. All right, you guys, got the new bolt in and I'm good to go. Now, I told Dan about riding in the grass earlier. He's being hard-headed. All right, you guys, so I've just made one round, and I'm gonna get out and look at it, see how it's doing. I made a little short pull-up pass after it looks like that thing is sitting higher than the rest of them, but yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better. It still has that little lifted dirt right there like that though, compared to this. Boy, there's a bunch of ants out here. But it is better. Dan saw it when I made that little pass earlier, so he was satisfied with it. So we're gonna continue on. I should finish in a few minutes. Let me look at the seed while I'm here. What does the gauge say? Gauge says we're at a quarter. Plenty of seed. Alrighty. Well, you guys, I just made the last pass. I was making sure that was it. Yep, that's gonna do it for this 15-acre field. Dan said it was 15 acres in this field. I think I might go and hit at least one more field. There's a real tiny field just up the road, probably only about, at the most, 2 acres, I'd say. I know I got time to hit that one. I might hit one more after that. Yeah, we got this little tiny one right here, you guys. Knock it out right quick. With only 2 in-row passes, man. It's gonna be some crooked rows out there. But anyway, that's done. I'm still debating on if I'm gonna go to the next field. I think I probably will, you guys. Last one, you guys. This is probably about 5 or 6 acres, maybe. I'll say 5. There's not enough to make a complete full pass with the grain drill, because it'll be all over in the weeds that I haven't sprayed and under the trees there. Let's see, I would wind up being right here if I was following the row marker. So, yep. That's why we need to, what? We need to do what? Long arm cut. So we getting on out of here, you guys. I'm coming out beside a different grass field here. My truck is across the road. Got a little tight driveway coming up. Nothing we can't handle though. Got my RPMs. Here we go. I ain't got far to go. Yep, you guys, so man, I'm about to get ready and wrap this video on up. Man, I was trying to be short today, but I might as well not even try, right? I always fail. I always fail. Man. There's still a little sunlight, but guess what? It's 7:10 right now. 7:10 p.m. I'm gonna call it a day. It's already been 12 hours, so I think we've accomplished a decent amount today, being that we started late. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to put some seed in before I start planting again though, because it's getting low. We're gonna go back there and look at it right quick. I actually need to move my truck so that I can plant right at the beginning of this driveway of this field. I don't want to leave it bare because my truck was in the way where I couldn't pull up this way before. The truck is in the field now. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, before Dan came, I had the truck parked like right here in the driveway. So I couldn't pull the drill further this way because of the truck being parked right here. Oh man, can I get on the drill back here? About got to get in the ditch, huh? Oh, that's a higher step too. See what it looks like in here. Okay. When I was filling it up, that corner there was the lowest, and that's what it's showing right now. See what the other side look like. Oh man, that corner right there was about to run out, wasn't it? Okay. So I believe we could put 2 more bags in and it'll get it right. 2 more bulk bags. But anyway, you guys, yeah man, I'm about to wrap this video on up. I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching on today. Don't forget to smash the like button for us. If you enjoyed watching, smash that like button for us. Throw a comment in the comment section. Let me know what's on your mind. Is it safer to get off over here? Yeah. Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. You guys stay blessed. You guys keep encouraged. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.